To truly understand the full value of each of your lead generation programs, you need to do a one-to-one comparison across lots of metrics. The best way to do this is to evaluate your lead programs as a portfolio, comparing the same metrics across all of your programs to see how changing your investment in those programs will affect overall performance. In this video, we'll explain how you can evaluate your lead programs as a portfolio in 8 simple steps. But if you're ready to start diversifying your portfolio, visit our website at technologyadvice.com/partners to learn more about our lead generation services. Click the link in the top right corner of this video to learn more. We also put together a handy calculator where you can plug in your own numbers and test this method out for yourself. Click the link in the description to make your own copy of the calculator or grab a handheld calculator to follow along with us. We won't be doing any advanced math, but we'll perform many simple calculations. With that being said, let's get started. Step 1. Gather your programs. We suggest that you compare your programs over a timeline of at least 6 months. This will give you a baseline for spend and conversions that takes into account your full sales cycle. Start by gathering these metrics: maximum volume, budget, volume, CPL, conversions, and pipeline. It should be noted that maximum volume is the potential number of leads a lead gen vendor can deliver, while volume is how many leads they're currently delivering in your program. For this video, we've created an example based on made-up numbers for 2 lead programs, content syndication and BANT. But again, you can easily plug in your own numbers by using the calculator linked in the description below. Step 2. Calculate the portfolio totals. Use simple addition to find these 2 metrics. Add up the total budget you spend across all your accounts and the total volume of leads you get from those accounts. Looking at our example, 20,000 plus 20,000 equals 40,000, so our total budget is $40,000. Likewise, 500 plus 250 equals 750, so our total volume is 750 leads. Step 3. Calculate your effective CPL. Your effective cost per lead, or CPL, is your total budget divided by your total lead volume. Again, this is the total across all programs rather than weighted based on program. You want to understand what you pay per lead across all your programs, not the CPL for each individual program. So, if we divide our total budget of $40,000 by our total volume of 750 leads, we get an effective CPL of $53.33. Step 4. Calculate the effective conversion rate. When you calculate the effective conversion rate, you don't take an average of all of your conversion rates. Instead, divide all of your conversions by all of the leads you deal with in that time frame. This will tell you how many conversions you get across all your programs. In our example, we have a total volume of 750 leads. If we add up our conversions, we get 20 total conversions. 20 divided by 750 equals 0.026 recurring. Round that to 2 decimal places, and we get our effective conversion rate, which is 2.67%. Step 5. Calculate the cost per KPI, or CPKPI. One metric of success that many marketing departments use is how many opportunities or conversions you create during the time period. These can be phone calls, successful contacts, appointments, or however you want to define them. The amount you spend to create those opportunities is your cost per KPI, or CPKPI. To find our CPKPI, we'll gather the total number of conversions created across all of our programs, which in this example is 20 conversions. Then we'll divide our total budget of $40,000 by the total number of conversions, 20, to find the CPKPI. So $40,000 divided by 20 is $2,000. Step 6. Calculate pipeline created per lead, or PCPL. Pipeline created per lead is the total amount in your pipeline divided by the total volume of all leads. This metric tells your sales team how much each lead contact is worth. When you know this metric, you can remind the sales team that every phone call, email, and client touch potentially contributes that much to the pipeline. To calculate pipeline created per lead, first add up the total pipeline created across all your programs. Then divide that number by the total volume of all your leads. In our example, we find our total pipeline by adding $1 million to $500,000, which gives us $1.5 million. Then we divide that by our total volume of 750 leads to get a pipeline created per lead of $2,000. Step 7. Analyze. When taken together, these metrics for individual programs and for the portfolio as a whole can give us a deep understanding of overall pipeline, overall efficiency, performance KPIs over time, especially opportunities, CPL, and average pipeline value, or APV. Step 8. Predict. Now you can start playing with the numbers by adjusting your investments in different programs, testing proposed CPLs, and forecasting the amount of budget you will need in order to meet a revenue or pipeline requirement. use the calculator to understand how little changes in any of your programs can affect the whole portfolio. Consider, how does adding in a new program affect your performance or revenue? How much does each program contribute to your total pipeline? Would dropping some programs that don't immediately convert actually decrease your total conversions over time? Do you need to pay top dollar for BANT leads, or would a longer-term strategy with a higher investment in content syndication leads pay off more in the end? What is the impact of reducing your display or PPC spend? What impact would a greater investment in organic growth have? Where could you cut spending to invest in new properties or more sustainable practices? How many leads do you need to achieve pipeline? You're probably not going to positively impact all your KPIs at the same time, so you'll have to decide what's more important to you. For example, can you take a reduction in conversion rate if the overall value of the pipeline increases? One way to positively impact the numbers across the board is to increase your average pipeline value, or APV. You can't control the quality of the leads you get, but you can control what you're paying for the quality of leads you get. To increase your APV, you'll need to increase the deal sizes that you get from your current conversion rates. One easy way to do that is to increase company size in your lead targeting. This change may increase CPL and decrease conversion rates in the short term, but over the long term, those same moves will increase the APV. You can negotiate CPL, especially when you can show the relative worth of the leads you receive, which is why doing this math is important. If you're interested in learning more about lead generation in general, or if you're ready to sign up for one of our lead generation programs, visit our website at technologyadvice.com/partners. Click the button on the left to get started.